Admittedly, I haven't been keeping up with Project Zomboid's Build 42 Unstable branch. Sure, I've done a few challenge runs, such as the Loot Box Challenge attempt or a Release CDDA, but I haven't given a true long play an attempt yet. Until today. As a reminder, all of this is streamed live over on Twitch on Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you want to see this happening live, that's where you can find me. With that, let's get to it. Okay, so build. Agoraphobic, conspicuous, prone to illness, slow healer, weak stomach, cowardly, slow reader. A lot of these same negative traits I used to run in 41. I do stack agoraphobic with cowardly because you're all like I go for agoraphobic instead of claustrophobic because claustrophobic limits where you can sleep in houses. You can't just go into a random house and knock out there for the night. You have to have like a warehouse or a large open area. Agoraphobic, you're gonna get panicked outdoors anyway while fighting. So it just made the most sense to also stack that. And then again with cowardly, same thing. You're gonna be panicked anyway, so getting panicked at a faster rate isn't really gonna make that much of a difference. Conspicuous, I never have minded a lot of zombies, so that goes there. Prone to illness, again, I always stack these two together, just because my zombification is going to be instant. Prone to disease, if you get sick, I feel like sickness still, even in build 42, you can sleep off in a few hours, so I'm not very concerned about it. Slow healer, I've always rocked with. Weak stomach, I've always rocked with, because I don't eat burnt food or poison food or anything like that. And then slow reader is a nullifier because I can speed up time. Cat's eyes, dexterous, outdoors, wakeful have been the big four for build 42 for me. I used to just rock dexterous and outdoors. Adding these two on, I mean, cat's eyes is a must, we just said that, but wakeful has been so nice to work with. And then the rest of the build, obviously a fast learner, athletic are kind of the go-to still. The only real changes come with gymnast, baseball, and whittler. If you guys have played a lot of build 42, you know that like with the whittler, or not just with the whittler trait, but with the carving in general, you can craft baseball bats at the end, which is very OP. So my thought with this build was start with 2 levels in carving, get the XP boost with carving, tag that with fast learner, find some books, get an early start, max carving as quickly as possible, and then snowball that into long blunt where I can make my own baseball bats and just frag late game because I have the fitness boost. The strength will come in time, but that's kind of my plan, is to just farm the carving strat or the carving skill and kind of snowball that into long blunt and use that going forward. Worst case, I will always just fall back to lumberjack and farm axes, especially in like multiplayer servers where loot coughing fit. Where loot respawns, I will just run lumberjack, go axeman, and be happy. And I think what we'll do is we'll just go thin-skinned and use that and sneak in with a can we go high thirst to go 4? And grab an organized. Or we could get rid of both of these. Go brawler. And then like light eater. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do that. I think that'll work. That'll be our build. I think we're good with that, right? And we'll play as Lawrence from Office Space, because he's been my favorite character so far. Why can I not? I can't, like, right-click on this anymore. Hold on. I just want it on permanent. I can't, like, right-click it anymore. Oh, well. That's fine. I'm not going to stress over that. Okay, kitchen knife. Okay, so here's what the build looks like at first. It is just 1 in long blunt, 2 in carving, 9 fitness, 5 strength, 1 light foot, 1 nimble. Obviously, nimble is huge for that XP boost as well. And then we have the additional boost down from sandbox settings. Oh, and you know what? Can we get the stiller now? I'm gonna drop the gun right away because that's used for like testing and I don't need to test anything right now. Well, nothing that I'm doing right now is going to rely on a gun. Can we get a backpack? No. Take a book though. Okay. I've been told stepping on glass nukes shoe durability well, not every time I've died, but I would say the first like 3 or 4 deaths with build 42 for me were from my shoes dissolving under my feet without any player warning, and then I just die. Has a hotkey for toggle, not sure if it was numpad 0. You're the best. Thank you. Really enjoyed any Zomboid videos. Great storytelling. Thank you, Martin. Haven't played Build 42 yet. Last played PZ like a year ago. Still want to get back into it. You're probably good to wait. If you're playing more casual, you're probably good to wait a few more months. There's still some pretty big issues with 42. Unstable. You guys would be so proud of me. I'm starting to get the hotkey down for click to walk. Has nimble leveling changed? I haven't done any. You're probably better off watching a Rhett video for that, because I do not know. I just know that in general it sucks, so I spammed up the... Well, I doubled the XP gains for it, so... Is this all just like farm country over here? Gotta be, right? Take that. Can we do the scratch ticket? What did we get? What did we get? Game's stupid. Do want to play it anyway. Oh, hell yeah. We'll take fanny packs. We'll take fanny packs. We're very powerful. It took so long to kill them. We don't really need anything because it's summer, right? A digital watch would be nice. We don't need a timer. Nothing. Did I go high thirst? Is this going to be... Is high thirst really bad now? Like, I know it's nerfed and like not great, but is it really like bad? That feels like it's bad. They need to make fanny packs hold a little bit more. Holds 2. It's always held 2, hasn't it? I always put like my medical supplies in there. We'll just take the road. But yes, okay, so you know what? We've been talking about this for a while. Both streams, I would like some input on this. I get like, while we're walking and I have time to just talk about this kind of stuff, I probably get 20 to 30 emails a week that are like indie developers launching, like soft launching their games, and they'll send me keys, right? Which is cool. It's fine. I very rarely, if ever, get to like actually try out the games or show them off or like make videos on them. Like, and I mean very rarely. Like I said, if I get like 20 to 30 emails a week, I probably maybe 1 or 2 games a year out of literal thousands. So what I would like to do as a way to kind of like give those devs a little bit more of a platform while also like streaming and stuff. If we kind of get to a point with Twitch, because again, I've only been streaming on Twitch for like a month now, but if we can kind of get to a point where we're, you know, getting over, maybe we get like half the numbers we get on YouTube, I would like to do like a Monday, add a Monday stream on once per week, where we can pick one of those games that the indie devs send me, and I'll get some keys from them, and we can play it on stream for like 2 or 3 hours, and then whoever likes it, we can just give out keys and do like giveaways every Monday. We can just pick one of the games and then play through it for 2 hours, give some feedback to the devs, and then give out the keys to whoever would like them. What are our thoughts on that while we kind of march around? Because that's what seemed like a good idea to me, but also like it's a hard sell for devs if you go, yeah, but also like you're only gonna get 20. They'll be like, well, why don't you want to stream on YouTube for it? Because if on YouTube I can get like 300 concur, like 200 to 300, but Twitch I'll get like, I don't even know what we're at on Twitch. What, like, yeah, like 70's good for Twitch. Like, thank you all for watching. Love you all. My average Twitch concurrent is like 40. So like, I'm trying to figure out a way I can do both. So like, if I can multi-stream to both, I would like to do that. And then what we can do is show off the game for, 2-3 hours, and then play, or then give some keys out, like 3-4 keys out. And that'll just be like a Monday night thing. I really don't know. Hold on. I don't even know where I am right now. I think I messed up. I know I'm on the highway. If I gotta be... No, I know where I am. Okay. I know where I am. We're nearing, if I would have just kept going straight here, I would have ended up by, like, what, Dick Pond? Phallus Lake, or whatever it's called. I know where we are. I'll literally watch anything you're streaming when I'm awake. Love you, Ira. As I'm dying of thirst. I'm really not enjoying the new I Thirst. Any servers still going on? No. I shut down my Zomboid servers in January, and I think February or March was the members one. No, I shut both of them down. I might do another one when Build 42 launches, but it won't be anything crazy. For those who've been watching the Valheim streams on Twitch, we've been talking about launching like a Valheim server for a few weeks, or like a month or two, and just kind of playing through. So I might do something like that in the future, and just have like one server that we play through for like a month or two, and then swap to a new game every couple months. So that's an option, but I probably won't keep servers up the way I did for the last few years, because that was just a lot. New 24-hour stream when? If we get to a point where we are averaging like 150, 200 concurrent on Twitch, we'll talk about doing another 24-hour stream. Otherwise, I think I try to do one a year because they're pretty cool. Maybe we'll do like a little subathon again and try to figure out like what we can do with that would be entertaining. There's gotta be a sink over here, right? I know there was a watermelon. There was a watermelon over here. You can just eat that. There we go. You. Oh no. We have no way to smash the watermelons. Alright, we'll just put those in our bag for now. Do I have any? Just a creamsicle? Really no sink in these? Gotta be connected to something though, right? Showing both chats on screen, maybe it's changed. So I think you can show both chats, but like you can't combine them on. I don't know the specifics of it. I'm sorry. Like I really don't. But I know there was some gripe about it. Oh damn! I was hoping that would be it. Some sort of water. But do we just die here? No, a sink. I found you. My beloved. Delirious Pretz is the best bread. Was there a sledge? Yes, there was a sledge. I didn't grab it because of my my weight or my carrying capacity. There was a sledge though. I just don't really see, like, I'm already at capacity basically. But I guess I could, what? I can crush the watermelon with a sledge, can't I? Like fucking Mike McCarthy. Just smash a bunch of watermelons and use those for food. There's not going to be anything in these. Someone said this during the CDDA streams. It does really feel, I didn't really like, no, I didn't have an opinion on it at the time. It does really feel like the military, like the barracks here, just all over the map are very weak now. There's like no items here ever. Do I have any? I have a crowbar down there. Hate that these barracks have nothing anymore. Yeah, exactly. So it's I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way now. For a viewer, Twitch has better chat, but that's it. Okay, that's good to know. I know Twitch ads are very annoying. I like YouTube better, but I'm here because I threw a Prime sub because Valheim. Hell yeah. We stand Valheim. I was going to do we were going to do the mountains today. But then I was like, I don't want to do Valheim. Like, I've been doing a lot of survival craft games recently. And you'll see in a few weeks on YouTube. But, yeah. I just needed a break. Blama. Thank you for the Prime. Take to watch. Oh, good point, good point. Well, let's drink water first. It's longer than half the Retinaru vids. He's gotta be the most underrated, like, Zomboid YouTuber, right? Can we all agree on that? It's just the go-to for all information. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Because these glasses aren't doing shit for me. I might have to... Let's slice some watermelon. 30. Okay. All right. How much can we fit? That's not good. Quick, cram the rest into the fanny pack. Let's go ahead. What are we at for? We're already losing. I mean, we're not gonna get much food out of the watermelon. Like hunger-wise, we're still gonna lose weight. What was the satchel? How much was that? 15? That's gonna help a ton. Okay, I think I'm good on food. Could use another weapon or two, but also I'm pretty encumbered. No, my creamsicle's melted. We'll just continue exploring. What do you think when Build 42 will be released? 6 months or a year? Probably more closer to 6 months than a year, I would think. Brought me to Beaver's Twitch because I couldn't see his full screen on shorts format. There you go. Take the digital watch, the twine. Looking good. I'd love if I could just find like a duffel bag. That's fine. It's 11 p.m., but it still looks bright as shit out. I know that's because my brightness is set to bright, but on darkness during the night, but that is kind of funny. Oh, I hear movement. So I need to get thread now. Don't I need like a type? Isn't it like pick? What the hell? What do I need to type to get thread? Because I know it's not like just regular ripping clothes anymore. You need level 1 tailoring. Yeah, but don't you need like you have to like pick through something for thread now? It's not just. There we go. Yeah, pick thread. You need a needle and a rag. Or not a rag, but like you can use rags to get thread out of them. Okay. But we need level 1 tailoring first, which requires Thread. Okay. This is like when an entry job requires 5 years of experience. A gun case. You can test out how horrible shotguns are. I didn't realize I was so overlooked. Hold on. We're gonna have to shed some gear. Oh no, wait, I have a duffel bag now. I'm an idiot. Why I have not been. I got so distracted by this. I'm actually just killing my guy. Or Lawrence. You can boil water, it doesn't get rid of the thing is you can boil water, it doesn't get rid of the dirt in the water. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I just don't think many people are like I think we all think we would survive, and the reality is out of the combined audience we have, what are we at here? Maybe a little over 400 something people. So we'll drop it down. If we say out of the 400 people, what, maybe 5 of us would probably live a week? I think that's a pretty solid number. I think 5 was being generous. And that's without like the panic, the stress of any of that other people involved. That's just like if you were Project Zomboid in real life and you were the only surviving people. I think if you live in a city, yeah, like if you live in a city, you can just chalk yourself up, you're dead. Like the most plausible outcome of that is you die if you're in the city. That's just like if you flatten that so that you're the people in the rural areas, and that just comes down to like how long can you survive based off what you have now? Because the first time you go to get supplies, you would probably die. Welcome to the stream where we talk about how you're going to die today. Yeah, how many people would just like break from insanity? Like so many of us would just break from insanity just off the stress of all of that. So many people would. You see your neighbor walking around missing his jaw with like bones protruding out of his body as he walks towards you. I'd piss myself. Are you kidding me? Like I'd shit myself if I saw that. The only people left will be the Sigmas. Yeah, it'll be the red pill fucking Andrew Tate fans. They'll survive. They're the ones. They're the ones that'll bring us to the new age. That's true. Thank you for the 5, Frankie. That's true. Frankie does have several medieval weapons. And he'd probably be okay. So Frankie's 1. There's 4 left. Out of all of you, there are 4 people. There's 4 of the 450. Which ones? Who else claims a spot? I'll sacrifice mine. There's no way I would survive. Maybe a few days. Maybe a few days, but a family of 3? No. Family of 3 where I am, where it's like, no, it's just not happening. Teal? Oh, thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate you. A legend. The 5 gifted subs. Ira has 24 hours to respond. Appreciate you, sir. People are dying and zombies are shambling around the streets. On the other hand, no taxes. Yes, okay, yes. It's not all bad. No taxes. That's pretty cool. Survive 3 days and die of dehydration. Oh, I think what would happen is people would, like, dehydration would set in. And I think there are very few just, like, humans in the world that have, like, lived through a level of dehydration where they would drink anything. Like, we've all been thirsty before. How thirsty have you been? You know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this. And I think most of us have not hit that before. Ren, with the bits, thank you. Oh, fuck. Ira. I wasn't serious. Jesus Christ. Hold on, I have to give a second. Ira, thank you for the 10 more gifted subs. A legend. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Well, thank you, sir. I wasn't serious. I didn't really mean you had to. You guys are awesome, dude. Nice. Well, thank you, Crimson, for the $2. Armor plus so ballistic armor and guns. Yeah, but guns are going to attract. Here's I think like. Okay, and this is not someone who, like, I've shot in guns before. I've gone to, like, shooting ranges and stuff. I don't personally own one because we have a small child, but, like, as someone who has shot in guns and, like, gone hunting and stuff, gunshots I don't think would really attract zombies. Have you, like, for people who are in the wood, you kind of get the general sense of where a shot is fired from, but it's not like in Zomboid where, like, your feet location pings out to the world. You would hear it echoing and like ricocheting, like echoing off of trees and stuff. It's not going to. You wouldn't have a pinpoint location. You would just have a general direction. I don't think that would something that would really. I think you could actually fire guns in relative safety, for the most part. If you don't plan beforehand and aftercare properly, you will die. Dude, imagine the trench foot people would get from wearing the same, like. Or just the infections from wearing the same boots or shoes for weeks on end. Take all that. Actually, what time? It's already 10 o'clock. Let's, Is there still gonna be bad smell? Oh, yeah, probably. Okay. Let's read through that. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Or socks or boxers? Yeah, dude. Oh. You're gonna chafe for the first time after that walk and never want to move again. That's what's gonna kill people. The chafing. The lack of basic hygiene. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so many people would die of just like simple shit like that. It depends on what type of zombies. I think we agreed if it was just like shamblers. Like if sprinters, everyone's dead, but shamblers is doable. I have not been paying attention in Zomboid for a while. I'm sorry. Just been walking around like looting shit without really even thinking. I know I need paper clips. Can't I can turn these into hooks, can't I? Yeah, see right there. Over to the bend. And then back down. Okay, we are actually almost spot on where I wanted to be. We just need to go this way. I didn't realize I was this close. Yeah, we're right here. I didn't realize we were like right like here. Okay, that's so nice. You're close to old Ekron. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was like directly above, which is exactly where I wanted to go. I wanted right here. And we can base up in one of these houses. Probably not this one, it's too small, but... Be over here. There's more zombies up there, but that's fine. Mistake. Good afternoon. Thank you for the tier 1. How have you been? Well, oh shit, not even for the tier 1. Thank you for the 2 months. I didn't even realize that. A legend. Has it really been? I guess this would be the 2nd month, right? Because April was the start. Did I drop it on the ground? Okay. Oh no, I set it down. I'm stupid. Let's go ahead. I should have grabbed like that pot. Oh wait, here we go. The trail work. Put peanut. Oh, this is gonna be so gross. What's wrong with it? It's just unhappiness. Why? Why are we so unhappy? It's just a meat roast, a nice beef roast with peanut butter as a condiment. Let's throw that bitch in there. Cook it up. Longtime YouTube watcher, but only now just figured out that he streams. I stream very sporadically on YouTube. And I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays on Twitch as of April this year. So you haven't missed much. I promise. I live in Canada, and the way nobody would survive -35 Celsius is crazy. Like, maybe an argument for summer, but that will be... Yes. Yeah, people are... Dude, imagine, like, the middle of the summer in, like, the UK. Are we unhappy with this because of what? Are we unhappy because of the peanut butter? I thought that'd be a nice touch. Apparently not. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, we're gonna be okay. We are going to be A-okay. For starters, there's so much meat. What else can I throw in here? I'm just gonna eat this, but under the sink I can put all my knives, right? Is there... I guess it's a basement right here, right? Well, there was a zombie for a second. Couldn't see. No, we're good. Down here, I'll put all my medical supplies down here. Okay. Looking pretty good so far. Little man cave down here. It's my fanny pack. Watermelon. Let's eat half of this. It'll bum me out. It's not gonna bum me out, actually. Even better. And let's go cause some chaos. And by that I mean loot the other houses. Because there's a pond back here, too. Still got it. Good question. Out of context, hilarious. But now that we know that you have, well, now that the audience knows that you have several medieval weapons, still pretty funny. Thank you for the dono, Frankie. The most real scenario with zombies seems to be the Last of Us case. The fact that the cordyceps really exists, control minds of insects is nuts. That is very true. It's very disturbing. You ever seen, what was it, like ants? Is it ants that have it? It like grows over them. It's very disgusting. We can loot the houses later. I want to go grab some more weapons for now. It is the ants, yeah, and it grows like on them. It's so gross. Days Gone. I've been getting requests to play Days Gone. It looks very fun. I don't know if I'd ever make any content on it though. Maybe we'll stream it one day. Good. I want to go, there's the bookstore down here. I want to go hit that very fast. This city's like dead. Where are all the zombies? This is normal pop spawns. Did I just miss? Hold on. There we go. Yep. Give me that. Give me carving 2 and 3. Massive right there. Massive grab. It's 23, so we don't need another backpack right now. He's in the bathroom. I think they meant modern explosive military. No. He has a literal claymore sword. Frank, he's posted a few videos of it in on my Discord. It's a big ass medieval sword, legit. They heard Prince was in town and said, "Fuck it, I'm going to a different cell." Apparently, because I don't think I've ever been in this town that's so dead. If this is what it is, this is just a free town. Like, I'm just going to live here and build 42. And just do raids into other places, because that's insane. Why is it so empty? I want the bowl. Why do you not use the highlight targeting system? I'm just not a big fan of it. At least in build 41, it was separate from the guns. So like whatever you were highlighted, like the highlight target you were aiming at wasn't necessarily the highlight or the target that you would hit with a gun. And I just got very annoyed with having to deal with that and turn it off. Did you ever do a video on the new radio or television broadcast? No. I don't really cover lore-based stuff. Someone should make a mod to crush up a whole bottle of caffeine pills for easier consumption, like adding it to water, or that. Nope. Actually, this is gonna be a great test. We can see just how many zombies are actually here. Hello, Oppenheimer. Good to see you. How many more? What, 3 more over there? Nope, not picking it up. We want to remove. It's gonna attract all 14 zombies. Yeah, dead ass. Like, we got 4 over here, maybe? Let's see. But you can't just inhale an entire bottle of caffeine pills like we used to, for real? Honestly, I'm okay with that. That's fine, because I think I gave that a good show in the Max All Skills video. Of like, you could just walk around with 30 bottles of vitamins and never have to worry about anything. I would go during the comment montage. I was going like 3-4 in-game days, so we're talking 3 or 4 hours of real-life session time without sleeping in-game, where I could just keep popping. I know like Staff's Cooking had the protein bars, which were nice, but you could just pop protein bars or the 30 bottles of vitamins I was stacking. Like, it was just, it was extensive. We can all agree on that. You actually get sick now? Nice. 30 bottles of alcohol. Just crushing beers. I'm down. Kool-Aid man through the walls. You can pin it. So can you pin it to show your earned XP now? I'm sorry, what are we in regards to? Oh, like my, no, this is a mod. It's the RuneScape XP mod ticker. Average Wednesday. I drink a beer. What? I drink another beer. What? Oh, here. Let's go back. Well, let me, get rid of that really quick. All right, we're good on food. I do want to run back and drop this stuff off. That attracted. It's 2 over there, 3 over there, 6, 8 zombies. Not even, you guys said 15. Whoever said 15 over exaggerated by 200%. Or 100%. I don't know what the math is. It doubled. We were half correct. There was 9 zombies over here. So actually maybe a total of 15 if you count the like 6 I killed. This is a whole town. There should be like a few hundred here, at least. Like there's more here than where the alarm went off. What are we doing? Just drop all this on the ground really quick. Thought that was gonna be enough to kill him. This one off with it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. Are we still back to the grind? So we need a pair of scissors. I guess is our next thing if we're gonna get tailoring. clear out the area really quick, though. Or not. Just gonna lose him behind the house here. Loop back around. They'll never know. They should have been on Twitch. If they were all watching on Twitch, this wouldn't have happened. Just be a huge asshole about it. Oh, see? If they were just watching on Twitch, we wouldn't have to worry about the YouTube stream freezing. I want to change clothes, but I feel like these just fit Lawrence. Like, this is Lawrence. He wears, well, I guess he wears jorts, doesn't he? Not just regular jeans. A pack of hot dogs. Nice. Booze. Love that. Gotta drive me back soon. Yes, have a good one, Ira. See you soon. We'll be live on YouTube for about 2 more hours, then we'll go another hour or 2 on Twitch after. So if you don't see me on YouTube, that's why. It was 5 zombies a minute. Yeah, there are more zombies around this house than in the center of the town when the alarm went off. That is crazy. It's gotta be like right in here. Yep. Can you not make DIY clothes? You can. You can. So maybe we'll just do that. Maybe it'll just be, but you can't like... You can rip clothing. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just have to keep collecting clothing. Ideally, we can get a book. Like, that's the thing is, I don't want to waste time, especially with slow reader right now. I don't want to waste a ton of time on, like, reading skill books until I have a generator. Which I guess I don't really need because I have food, but there's also going to be a heli event, and I would just want to be as prepared as possible for the, you know, 4 zombies that are going to come walking over. Hold all these in the fanny pack. Can I just do scissors? There we go. Okay. Why do people not like the heli event? Because it stresses them out and it shakes them up from what they're already planning to do. New from YouTube, how often does Pred stream? On Wednesdays and Fridays, typically 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays, and then I go a little bit later on Fridays from about 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. Give or take. But I'm thinking with Fridays, we might just do that as an all-day stream as well and do like 12 to 10 and just split it into 2 streams like we're going to do today. Just going to have stream on as background noise. All good. I don't care how you watch or if you just listen or if I'm background noise. I just care that you watch. Lurk maxing. Dead ass. If I can distill it down to anything, Call it whatever you want as long as I get paid. And then we all win. Everything's looted over here, right? The bookstore had nothing. Well, it didn't have nothing. It just didn't have everything I needed, which is basically nothing, you know? But we're here. Do the dubious creatures love to scare you always? No. That's more of a beaver thing. Also, I can say it because, like, first of all, most of you are gonna forget by the time it comes out. Beaver has a little voice cameo appearance in my not my next video, in 2 videos from now. So not this upcoming video, but the next one. He lended me a helping hand for the intro because we did a little skit, and I needed him for like 2 lines. So when that video releases, it'll be in like 2 weeks. When that video inevitably releases, be sure to go to his Discord or his streams and be like, hey, I know you. You did a voiceover. Have you played Terraria? I've tried it. I just can't get into it. I wanted to like it. A pack of beer cans? That's a Lawrence item. We'll be taking that. You're coming with us. A whole ham? You're coming with us. Can I do anything with the tank tops? Stretch out extra long clothing. I do need a needle still. First stream I've caught. Hope you're having fun. Well, hello, Dr. Sandman. Thanks for tuning in. If you run it in the background, don't mute the stream, as it will not count as you being in stream. You have to mute the tab instead, and it will still count as you. Yeah, but we don't want to like bot the streams. We just want to like. We just want to farm the lurkers. That's what we want. We're not about botting or embedding here. We just want you to fall asleep to me. Have you played Factorio? I have, and I had to stop because I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm someone who is very interested in Factorio. You know what I mean? So I put like 18 hours into it in a day when I played it, and then I was like, I can't do this because I have a job. At the time, I had like a real big boy job, not like YouTube. So, have you played insert game here? Just farm the questions. Let's see. We'll do some questions. It's not botting. I would feel like if you're like like I say, if you're muting the stream to like step away, sure, but like don't be like opening up 15 tabs and putting me on them and then walking away. Will you ever make Factorio videos? Maybe like 1 or 2. I don't really see it being like a staple type of content, if that makes sense for me. I know it is like for a lot, like I know like a Troop and I love his videos and stuff, but like for me, it's not something I see myself doing a lot of because it could just be there's too many other games for me to get to, and that's just how some of them have to be chopped from the list, unfortunately. Play Factorio? Maybe. Have you played DayZ? Yes, me, Beaver, Rick, and it might have just been, it was Matt. I think Mavin was with us too. Mad Mavin. We did the new DayZ, the winter map DLC when it released. We streamed that together. That was fun. need to... I have so much clothes on me. That was the worst time to get exerted. I don't want boxers or the pants. I just wanted the skirt. Can we go battery? Where? Oh, he's in the basement, isn't he? Doing nefarious activities. Hello, Barry. Third fanny pack over the shoulder. Can you imagine? First time catching a stream. Loved the no skills, max skills vid. Now I'm trying it on build 42. Fun times. That sounds horrible, but hi. I would not subject that to anyone. Especially on build 42. Yeah, I would say expect a build 42 max all skills video. Maybe like at the end, like I'm waiting for stable, I guess is the best way I can say it. I do not feel comfortable attempting it right now. I'm gonna wait for stable. So if for anyone who's like expecting that soonish, it's not going to be soon. Oh, where the hell did you come from? Give me something, please. No. Nothing. Why would there be books here? People from Kentucky don't read. Too dark. That's better. Kind of. We got the stair light on. I'm tired of winning, Mr. Pretz. No, you're not. Get back out there and win some more, goddammit. You're running desensitized. I am not. Not this run. Normally I do. Not this run, no. Normally, yes. This time, no. Oh, you know what? Wait, hold on. We don't want to do that yet. I haven't read the book. I have volume 2. This seems almost like a nicer base location, honestly. Little fenced-in area with the crates. I might move over here. Realistically, though, I know what I'm gonna do, and it's going to be in the town a little bit more. I got an AP world exam tomorrow. Pray for me. Good luck. High school was an experience. I think for my AP world class, we all, like, I think only 3 of us took, like, we all were in agreement. We all took the AP class, and then none of us took the exam. Only like 3 of us actually took the exam from it. You gotta set up at the Muldra police station. It's so sick. What have they changed on it? I haven't been over to it since 42. Like, I've played in Muldra. I've never hit the police station up though. We're supposed to go to high school? Sometimes. It's got a second floor garage and a basement, and it's fenced off. Dope. It's actually pretty sweet. You just gave me an in, though. Give me a book. No. Let's dip out back here. Rusty Rifle's the current base location. How? That felt like uninhabitable when I was over there last. I felt like there were so many zombies over there. They're in here still. Where are they? Come on. Ta-da! Give me your skirts and your dresses. And that's about it. And there's more. Yeah, animation canceling, ready? Still works. It can have a basement, not sure if it's 100% spawn rate. Okay. Good to know. Alright, I think we head back. After destroying most of the neighborhood. Okay, back to... We need to do some looting. I'd love to see you and one other Zomboid creator try and lead like 6 new creators to survive as long as possible. Call it Ball and Chain. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Very interesting, yes. Did you play H1Z1 in its glory days? H1Z1, good sir, was the first zombie survival styled game I ever played. It's what got me into PC gaming. Not the battle royale, just the H1, like it's what, Just Survive now? It's dead, but you know, got killed. But yeah, that is the first like survival style game I had ever played. It's my first game I put 100 hours into on Steam. I am still one of those suckers who checks every so often to be like, it might come back, guys. We don't know. It might. Like it's never coming back. It's DayZ now. It's like, that's really what it is. It is such a good game. I loved everything about it. It was one of my favorite games. I used to play it on a laptop and I would get like 15 FPS. Me and Big Red check. I'm not even kidding. Probably like every month or two, we'll check and be like, you think it's coming back? It's probably coming back. It's never coming back. But we can dream. One day it might. I am down. Bet. We need to find 6 newbies now. And kite them to freedom. The devs keep saying maybe because the survival portion of it keeps getting bought and sold. God damn it. Keeps getting bought and sold to different developer companies or studios. And then they keep going like, well, think about it. And then I think they realize like it's going to be way more work than it's worth. And they don't want to do that. It's going to pull all 5 zombies remaining in the town over here. DM later about it if you want. Yes, hit me up. You know the drill, sir. We'll go crowbar. Yeah, see, animation canceling very much alive still. Muscle strain is going to impact it a little bit, but again, if we get past the early levels, we're fine. Don't want to ruin the crowbar, though. Okay, let's... organize. And Global 7 announced that a redevelopment is in the works. Thank God. They need to stop edging us. It had so much potential. Dude, you don't even know. It was so much fun. God, that game was awesome. The biggest issue that I have with this game is balancing and keep it interesting with ongoing action, but at the same time, it's not extremely difficult. It has a very high skill floor, I would say, but once you learn how to manipulate zombie pathing and do other stuff like that, immensely easier. Yeah, once you learn it, like, the way I used to always explain it was it would just be, you're gonna die a shit ton, but then eventually you'll just kick off a good, like, month-long run, and it'll all just come together. And then you never go back. I will say one thing they've done to help with people, like myself, manipulating zombie paths is staggered zombie movement speeds. Some are just shamblers now, some are fast shamblers. That's huge, because it was so easy before to shout 5 times, round all the zombies up, and walk them to a different location, and then come back. It's much more difficult now that they all have different movement speeds. There's a gun in that farming building. Yep, there's a whole arsenal in there. It's a massive armory inside. I think we talked about this during the CDDA stream, though. I don't really care about farming or even really even animal husbandry. I think we'll go full carnivore diet with our build and like fishing. And I think that's what we're gonna do for build 42. I just don't really care about farming. It just seems almost like too much effort to really be worth it at this point. Well, I promise I'll read Twitch chat in a second. It's like on the opposite end of the screen for me, so I don't want to die here just from being an idiot. Our crowbar's not OP anymore. Didn't they get severely nerfed? They seem pretty good now. I think maybe they reverted it. I remember a lot of people were very upset when the Unstable released and they were not that good. But also it's been several months since then and I haven't been keeping up with any of that. So they very well could be fixed by now. What's down here? It's like foraging 1 though. Yeah, ton of seeds. Again, I don't really care. Sorry for spamming with unrelated stuff. Was just commenting my crop. No, all good. All good. Let's see. Farming equals babysitting crops instead of killing zombies. Very true. You're not wrong. Because I was always a big crowbar fan for the longest time. I wanted to like short blades too, but it seems like they're very bad now. So I probably won't be touching them. Is there... Oh, you know what? I probably find a key. Get in here. Definitely should have drank water first, but it's fine. It's just 2. Not lucky enough. Well, I do have a crowbar, so we could just do this. Still planning on doing a Valheim playthrough. Expect a video probably next week on it. I put 100 hours in Valheim in 2 weeks. Which is why I'm not playing Valheim today. Usually Wednesdays are Valheim stream days. That was lucky. I saw them break the door. I thought I had a little bit more time before they broke this one. Ta-da! It'd be better if it was like RimWorld farming. I think that would just be a little too easy where you just set and forget. I do get what you're saying though. Build 41 farming was too easy, and so far Build 42 is too slow and inefficient. I agree. My argument was, why should I waste time farming when I can hunt or trap and have like way faster results? Like, what's the benefit? Versus just hitting a deer with my car. If you could add or change 3 things about Project Zomboid, what would they be? For starters, there are too many empty skills. There are a ton of skills in here that you level to 1 or 2 and then never touch again Case in point, this one right here. More points, or either less electrical levels or more things to do with the electrical skill. I talked about it in the max all skills video, but a big one for me is like, why do you get XP for disassembling the items, but you don't get XP for crafting items like walkie-talkies or timers or noisemakers, but you get XP for disassembling them, just not for crafting them, when to me it would make way more sense if you got XP for crafting them. Number 2, cardboard boxes. Why do they total your car if you hit them? That's number 2. Like, remove items like that. You should just be able to run over, and it should just destroy the items in the boxes that you run over. It shouldn't destroy your car. Number 3, RNG XP is the dumbest thing you should ever have in a game. I hate it. I hate everything about RNG based XP. You should never earn XP based on chance, in my opinion. I think that's really stupid, so I would get rid of it. Standardized XP would be in the game as just a part of the game. Those are my 3. Muscle strain isn't that bad at the higher levels. I don't mind muscle strain. I think it was a meme early on. It still sucks. I'm not a huge fan of it, but like, I'm never going to remove it from the game. I'm just not a huge fan of it overall. We'll come back and loot the armory tomorrow. It's already pretty late. All right, we're getting some more migration. Still need to find a tailoring book, but whatever. We'll worry about that later. Ooh, there's a zombie somewhere. Where are you? I hear another on a window. No. Okay. Thought I heard one on a window. Got panicked. I was surprised you didn't try looking for a Porsche in the max skills video. I wasn't, so with the cars, I wasn't going out of my way to look for specific ones. But if I found one I liked, I tried to make that a goal to go get it, because it gave me something to do to pass the time. So it wasn't just doing the same activity over and over and over again. Get our weight up. We don't really have a ton of food that's going to keep our weight up. Oh well. Back to reading. Would you rather get nimble from 0 to 10 or reloading from 5 to 10? Hot take, I would rather do, it's gonna sound dumb, I'd rather do nimble 0 to 10 because a lot of it was passive. And what I mean is, like, I could set nimble and I would just have to check. It was like RuneScape, really. I would go out max zoom distance, click something like a cell and a half over, let him walk to that for a minute or two at a time, and then I would just come back and click the other spot, and it would another minute or two, and I could just do other shit while that happened. With reloading, it was just fast enough that I had to constantly be watching it. I couldn't do other things. I had to constantly be staring at it. Like, it was just fast enough that I had to stay focused. Give me just a second. Okay. Rimworld Vanilla expanded, no pause, hard to start, 1 year plus playthrough, please. No. That's okay. Alright, let's go loot the armory. No, I'm okay. I don't think I will do that. Actually, a lot of this can stay here because this isn't going anywhere. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Rimworld, I don't know. I don't really like running a ton of mods or anything crazy over. I just like the base game. Oh, you know what we can look for is a car. So we're gonna need to go to West Point and get some fishing poles. It's sad that VFE isn't going to be available for Build 42 since the author died. I know. Very bummed. But it will live on in Build 41. I'm sure someone will end up like remastering it for 42 out of respect. Yeah, that was one of my favorite mods. Oh, I thought they were inside. They were not. They were not inside. I don't want to fuck with that side then. This ain't gonna run. There's no way this runs, right? Out of gas, bad engine, good battery. It's got a key. We're just gonna need a better engine. Which is gonna be a pain in the ass, but... Oh wait, survivor car? Yep. No key though. No key. But any of you? Oh, maybe we get lucky here. Hold on. Maybe we get lucky here. Is there any game like Stellaris that's really fun but has a mountain of DLC that you have ever thought about pirating to get new DLC? The Sims. But I haven't done it, but The Sims. I pirated the old Sims games before they re-released. We get a key. I mean, this engine's still better than the truck. No, nothing. Nothing around it either. Damn. All right, well, at least we can get fuel. And ice cream. I can try to forage in that parking lot for what, a key? No, we would be able to see it. Like foraging won't make the key up here. It'll just show you where it is. We'd be able to see it on the ground. Like it'd be like the crack would be a key. No. Key could be in the gas station. Even then we still have the truck. We can just go get that. I just need fuel, which is what I'll get from the gas station. We should keep eating stuff though, or wait to go back up. There we go though. Yeah, some solid magazines. And a hot dog, nice. And butter. Or not. In the gas station, we're not going to be able to get... Fucking... God damn it. Are we really not going to be able to get any, Oh, there we go. It was like, we just need one gas can to bring it over. Down here, wasn't it? Not bad, not bad. What are the hotkeys to speed up time? F2, F3, F4, and F5. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. And we're moving. Spin back this way, and we back up. And we park. And we refuel. Then we take all of this out and throw it on the floor. And now we have truck. Come on. Now we have truck. There we go. Which means now we can go to West Point and get really cool things. Like fishing poles. Or other oddities, I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, really quick, we'll take the rest of the stages to read. It is like 90 degrees in this room right now. So I'm gonna step out for a few minutes and try to like get the temperature down because I am dying. So enjoy me reading, spam a bunch of questions in both of the chats. I will get to them when I am back. Also, it's a perfect time to do, never mind, our ad just went. So it's a bad time to do ad time, but I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes and then we'll do some questions.